Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're asked to use transformations to sketch the graph of the function f of x is equal to negative x if x is less than 0, and e to the x minus 1 if x is greater than or equal to 0. So what I'm going to do is we're going to graph both of these functions in full and then restrict them to their respective domains. So first up, we have the function e to the x minus 1. We're just going to take in pencil here the function e to the x as a starting point, right? That's one of the standard functions that we had to learn, and we just have to apply a transformation to it to get the function that we actually need. So e to the x goes to the point 0, 1. As x goes to infinity, it goes off to infinity as well. And as y goes to, as x goes to negative infinity, y goes to 0. If you can excuse the poor drawing. Subtracting 1 from the function means we have to go down 1 unit. So instead of approaching 0, it approaches negative 1. And instead of going through the point 0, 1, we go through the point 0, 0. And then, of course, it still goes off to infinity. We can erase the intermediate function right here. And we're just left with our function e to the x minus 1. This is only applicable if x is greater than or equal to 0. So we take x is equal to 0, draw a solid dot, because it's including 0. An open dot would mean it's not. And then x is greater than 0 is everything to the right of this point. So that means that we can now erase the rest of this function. We also have to graph negative x if x is less than 0. So graphing any linear function, we have the slope and the y-intercept, right? This is negative x plus 0. So the y-intercept is the origin, 0, 0. And the slope is negative 1. So what does that look like? Well, it means if you go over 1 unit, we have to go down 1 unit. These 2 points form the line. That goes a little something like this. However, it only applies if x is less than 0. So we're starting at this point, and it would be an open circle because the function, it does not equal negative x at 0. It equals e to the x minus 1 at 0. However, since they're meeting at the same point, it doesn't really matter. We go in the direction of the values x less than 0. We can erase this section, and that is our function.